Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alex here. In today's video we're talking about supplements and what supplements do I take as a flight attendant, as a cabin crew flying in the skies at all times, right? So my job is the job of a frequent traveler. I travel for a living and I go from place to place. I'm going on an airplane all the time. I am jet lagged most of the time. And I would say it's overall a demanding job, quite a tiring job, especially because it messes with the circadian rhythm that I have. Now, of course, the most important thing that I follow and I try to follow is having a good night's sleep. And speaking of, I actually didn't have a good night's sleep last night. I just slept 4 hours. But regardless, that's the most important thing and one of the most important things when it comes to health. Getting your night rest, getting your proper sleep. If you don't do that, anything else is useless, including supplements and anything else. After that, the most important thing is your diet. You are what you eat, so diet plays a very important role in one's health. And then of course we can talk about supplements, and that's the topic for today's video. What supplements do I take as a flight attendant? What kind of protocol do I follow in order to better myself and better my health within my workplace, let's say? Well, to be honest with you guys, I mostly take very basic stuff. So nothing is too complicated from what I take at the moment. But nevertheless, let's talk about it. First thing that we can talk about is this. It's a multivitamin, ladies and gents. It's a generally good multivitamin for women and men. And why do I take a multivitamin? Just to support the minerals and vitamins in my body, just to add something to that diet that's already in place, especially if sometimes it's not really there. I have my junk food days sometimes, or I have my ups and downs when it comes to food. And generally speaking, a good multivitamin will, supplement those lacking ones. Let's just put it this way. Now, when it comes to brands, I wouldn't say it matters much. I have just 2 or 3 brands that I generally use, but disregard that. Most brands, I think it's okay, but you have to do your own research when it comes to brands and choose whatever you like. So yeah, this is the first supplement I would use, a multivitamin. And this is a big tub. It has 300 tablets, so let's say enough for 1 year supply. Now, another supplement that I use is biotin, ladies and gents. Biotin, it's 10 milligrams, right? And this is from Now. But there's so many brands that they have this. So biotin is a sort of a vitamin that helps convert food into energy. So it says right here, energy production. That's mainly the role of biotin. But it's also good for skin, nails, and all of that good stuff. And it's also good for the immunity system. So I would incorporate biotin in my protocol every now and then. I think it's a good supplement to take, and especially with our aging bodies, flying as a flight attendant, all the time on the plane, I think it's a good supplement to take and supplement with. It also helps with the nervous system, and as I said, skin, nails, hair. It's a given for this particular one. Now, the next one that I can talk about is this one right here. This is ashwagandha, ladies and gents. This is ashwagandha. And now this is a popular topic nowadays. This supplement is trendy nowadays, right? This is one of the supplements that people talk about today, in today's day and age. Well, why is it so popular? Well, because it helps with a lot of functions in the body, primarily immunity system, but also with athletic performance and sleep. Of course, it's not proven, but it is said that it may help with hormonal production, especially when it comes to testosterone in men. So again, we go back to the athletic performance. It's a sort of a alternative medicine. I believe it's widely used, and it has been used in Asia and Africa. It's been used in India, and it's very popular over there. It says right here it's Ayurvedic adaptogen. I have no idea what that actually means. Free radical scavenger, and yeah, immune system support, that's a given. So this particular tub has 180 pills, which is the supply for like 3 months if you take one pill, one serving. So yeah, ashwagandha. What do you think about ashwagandha, ladies and gents? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, another supplement that I take, and also this is kind of on the same page as biotin that we talked earlier. So this is collagen. This is collagen, ladies and gents. Marine sourced collagen peptides with some hyaluronic acid, whatever that is. So this is basically for healthy hair, skin, nails, joints, and bones. So all those kind of tissues are intraconnected, and they need something like collagen. Now, we do have collagen from our daily foods, but if you want to supplement it, you can buy one of those products. So slowly, I'll be getting older, right? So then it is said that it's good to take products like this, so you can kind of keep your youth as much as possible. I take this usually with a protein powder. I combine the two, or if I have a smoothie, I'll just put 1 scoop inside the smoothie and call it a day. Yeah, I'm not sure if it works for me, but nevertheless, they're quite affordable nowadays, those collagen products, and it cannot harm you regardless. So yeah, I incorporate this one in my protocol as well. Now, another very important supplement that I take is vitamin D, 10,000 IU. Now, what is vitamin D? Vitamin D is generally something that you can get naturally, especially when it comes to sun exposure. You get exposed to the sun, you go for some sun tanning at the beach, at the pool, and you get some vitamin D. But the problem is, how often do you go to the beach or to the pool? Not often enough. Now, me being a flight attendant, I live in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is a sunny place. I shouldn't have any problems, right? Well, wrong, because you see, many of my flights, they're night flights. Many times I sleep during the day. My sleep patterns are all messed up. My circadian rhythms are all messed up. And oftentimes I do not get enough natural sunlight. And not only as in sun tanning, but I'm not being outside during daylight, which is not really healthy. So this is one of the reasons I supplement with vitamin D. Now, 10,000 IU is not much, and you can take it, every couple of days. You don't have to take it every day. I just want to supplement a bit, especially during those night shifts. I think it really helps and it can make a difference. And yeah, vitamin D also helps with immune support and all of that good stuff. Now, I am an active individual. Recently, I got more and more into the gym. Back into the gym, right, as I used to. I became more motivated and more ambitious when it comes to my physical performance. So I'm back on the creatine at the moment. So this is what I take. Creatine micronized. You cannot really go wrong with any brand because creatine is a very cheap product, generally speaking, and a very effective one. Now, what does it do? What creatine does? Well, it's something related with muscle, water retention, and ATP. I don't want to get into the science of it, but basically it helps you get a pump in the gym. It helps the muscle get a bit more volume. It helps a lot with energy and focus. It helps a lot when it comes to, for example, how many reps you can push into the gym, how energetic you feel, and how much can you lift. This can actually help a lot, and it's generally a very affordable supplement. I think I paid 50 dirhams for this tub, and it lasts me like, 3 months for sure. Nevertheless, I don't really take this that much, and I have a bit of a bad experience with creatine because whenever I take creatine, I feel like, for example, I wake up in the middle of the night and I just go to pee because the water retention properties that this gives you, it just messes up, for example, with my bladder a bit. I think, or at least I feel like I feel that's a bit of a thing for me. So this, I will take it for a bit. I will take it before the gym sometimes when I feel like I need a push, but I'm not taking this every day. Definitely not. But anyway, creatine is a very interesting compound, and it's found in nature. It's found in meats, for example, in meat like beef. naturally found. So by taking this, you're just supplementing something that you're already having, like, you know, having a steak. So yeah, that's creatine for you. Now, another supplement I have, but I don't really take often, is this one. Well, it looks very menacing. It looks absolutely crazy. But this comes in various forms. It's just a pre-workout, basically. This is a caffeinated thingy. It's a caffeinated drink. You just take this to have energy before the gym. And of course, they come with all kind of names and weird stuff. Like the other one I was taking was C4. I used to take C4 for some time, and now I have this stuff because I found it cheaply on Amazon. Nevertheless, they all do the same thing. They just give you a boost of caffeine plus other compounds like niacin, vitamin B12, a bit of creatine as well. They have creatine inside of them sometimes. And they give you this energy before the gym and this kind of drive to push yourself, let's say. However, I try not to take this as much as possible because I don't want to mess my circadian rhythms, and I want to reduce my intake of caffeine. So I generally take it if I'm tired and if I want to have a proper gym day. Then I will take this. Otherwise, I don't really take it. I'll just have a cup of coffee or a black tea. Now, do I take a protein powder? Not at the moment. I just finished my tub and I'm not gonna take for a while protein powders. Now, ladies and gents, all those supplements, all of those things that I have here, right? All of those things, they don't really matter much. The most important thing when it comes to supplements is actually not the supplements themselves, is what you eat on a daily basis. Your diet should be optimized. You shouldn't eat fast foods, you shouldn't eat processed foods, you should eat whole foods, nutritious foods, foods that are found in nature, you know, have a lot of protein intake, have healthy fats, all of that good stuff, right? And all of those supplements are exactly that, just supplements in my daily life. So sometimes people think that if they take supplements, they have this enormous kind of help, right, from outside. No, it's not that. It's just supplements, you know. You're just supplementing something that it should already be there by nature. By nature. And oftentimes what you get from that nature, you know, from those kind of whole foods is way better than what you can get from those ultimately processed supplements, right? So yeah, ladies and gents, this is basically what I take at the moment when it comes to supplements. Now you might ask, are you taking something for sleep? Well, I used to take, and now I'm trying to let go of all those kind of supplements for sleep. A flight attendant favorite is generally melatonin, like cabin crews and airline crews are generally taking melatonin sometimes before bed, especially if their circadian rhythms are off. And yes, melatonin can help, but I think it can also become a bit addictive, so you want to avoid it. The most important thing is try to get your sleep properly and try to adjust, take naps, sometimes let go of that caffeine, you know. All those things, they matter more than, you know, taking melatonin supplements. Also, those types of medicines that you take when you have a cold, oftentimes they come with this compound called diphenhydramine something. Anyways, it's some compound that makes you tired and makes you groggy so you can get a better sleep. Again, not really recommended for flight attendants because, you know, it gets you groggy, gets you sleepy, and if you wake up in the morning, you wake up, you know, feeling terrible. So that's not advisable. So I'm trying to avoid all those products altogether as much as possible. So far, so good. I'm glad I'm not addicted to absolutely anything in this world. I'm not addicted to smoking, drinking, or anything else. And I'm trying, generally speaking, to lead a healthy life as much as possible. If you don't try to do that, working this kind of a job, working night shifts and having your circadian rhythm all over the place, then the health can go downhill and you don't want that, obviously not. Now, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. This has been it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? What kind of supplements you take, my viewer? What do you take on a daily basis, or what kind of supplements you think are helpful for a better living? Yeah, let me know. Anyways, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And until next time, bye-bye, ladies and gents.